Here we are at a farmhouse that Natalie and I redesigned and updated for a client of ours who's a doctor in Toronto.
The first time we came in here, it was just very basic. I don't think there was any furniture.
With orangey pine trim, shiny glossy pine trim.
It was clear that nothing had really been done in a long time, and whatever had been done was sort of a DIY handyman special.
There was thick DIY swirly stucco on at least the ceilings, and the master bedroom upstairs. Someone had really worked very hard in making it really, really ugly.
You know, sometimes you go into a house and the bones feel really great, and it's obvious that, okay, we'll be able to do just this, this, and this, and then it'll be great. I didn't have that feeling here, to be completely honest. And then we
kind of fell in love. She's a lovely old building. She's got great bones.
That's sort of where we got to. You enter the main door of the farmhouse and you walk straight into this beautiful living room with carpets from Morocco that our client brought back. Our friends at Peaks and Rafters got us this fantastic sofa.
Contemporary lighting we thought was kind of fun to throw in now and then, although we have the traditional antlers.
And the table we sourced, so it's an antique table that came out of somebody's house.
Or was it Sandy's?
We did.
We did. We are geniuses. With the most eclectic set of chairs you've ever seen.
Chairs that Kate found at different antique shops that we then had painted all the same black color.
Again, not too matchy, but chic. We kept her wood-burning stove that was there already, and that you found that amazing tile. Some of them look like they're really dirty old tiles, but they're chic old dirty tiles, if that makes sense at all. There are these amazing porcelain tiles that look like old wood.
We went with some old world choices. Again, not looking for polished perfect. I think the kitchen for sure was the biggest difference. The original kitchen was very old and tired. The washer and dryer was originally in the kitchen. Removing the heavy upper cabinets that were there and putting in that open shelving for display just makes what's a really small room feel much more open and light.
We did some very cool long drop lights that were industrial lights from the door store in Toronto. It was really important to just smarten it up and tighten it up a bit, don't you think?
Yeah, make it more efficient.
And she definitely didn't say, "I'm so sorry I did the kitchen." She was thrilled. We have these custom bunk beds made, and they're fantastic.
And we went with basic white bedding just to keep it light and fresh, and bought these beautiful blankets just to add a little splash of color, but again to keep the room sort of light and simple. The original bathroom was quite sad.
It was one of the worst we've seen. It was definitely something that someone had DIY'd. It had a window that we wanted to keep, but we reconfigured it so that it was part of the shower, which sounds kind of weird, but it's great because it looks out on the 75-acre wood.
The bathroom was the splurge. I mean, right from the start, the vanity we found, we needed a particular size, and it was difficult to find something that was that narrow and would fit the space.
We went sort of economical on the tiling and then got really fabulous fixtures and fittings in it, and they look so good. So very affordable bathroom with very chic fixtures and fittings.
So the original upstairs was a bit of a sad space. We put a beautiful bed up there. That was really important, that they had a lovely place to sleep. So we found a remnant of some gorgeous Designers Guild fabric.
Guild made a beautiful headboard and used fantastic bedding.
We used the Kiska bedding and really wanted to give them a very luxurious place to lay their head at night after a long day out on the farm.
This house has had a lot of living, but I think it's happy now, this house.
Yeah, no, this house is great.
We like a challenge, and we like to have a happy client at the end. It's the perpetual lure of a designer, when everybody's happy and you walk away. And then you get a call for you to come back and help fix up their house in the city because it needs a bit of a facelift.
That's when you know you've done a good job, when you get the next job.